Chile was the third country I visited during my backpacking trip across South America. It's often said that Chile is the longest country in the world, a phrase that speaks more to its symbolic and geographical uniqueness than to mere physical length. Stretching dramatically from north to south, Chile is one of the few countries where all four seasons coexist at once. Valparaíso is Chile's version of the colorful hillside cities found in other parts of the world, like Caminito in Argentina, Cinque Terre in Italy, Bo-Kaap in South Africa, or Gamcheon Culture Village in Busan, Korea. Each is famous for its bright, colorful houses perched on steep hillsides overlooking the sea. Located about an hour's drive north of Santiago, Chile's capital, Valparaíso is the country's largest port city. In Chilean geography, the Santiago-Valparaíso relationship is much like that between Seoul and Incheon in Korea, one a landlocked capital surrounded by mountains, the other a coastal gateway to the world. The city sits in a wide valley between the Pacific shoreline and the foothills of the Andes Mountains. Valparaíso lies in a transitional zone between Chile's arid northern regions and its more humid central areas. The Aconcagua, Ligua, and Maipo rivers flow through the surrounding lands, enriching the fertile valleys. With well-developed irrigation, the nearby lowlands produce alfalfa, grapes, fruits, vegetables, and grains, while cattle and sheep graze on the pastures of the southwestern coastal hills. The name Valparaíso means Valley of Paradise. Founded by the Spanish in 1536, the city today has a population of around 300,000. Its charm lies in its maze-like streets, historic architecture, and the pastel-colored houses that climb the hillsides. From every winding alley, you can catch glimpses of the sparkling port below, a cityscape that feels like a living painting. The city was named by the Spanish explorer Juan de Saavedra after his hometown, Valparaíso de Arriba, in Spain. During the colonial period, Valparaíso remained a small settlement, with only a few houses and a single church. It was often raided by pirates and privateers, including the English explorer Francis Drake, who became the second person in history to circumnavigate the globe after Magellan. In 1810, during Chile's colonial era, Valparaíso built its first pier, the first in the nation's history. Between 1810 and 1830, the city underwent major harbor expansion, including land reclamation that shaped its modern commercial district. After Chile's independence in 1818, Valparaíso became the main base of the early Chilean Navy. In the 19th century, a large influx of European immigrants, particularly from Britain, Germany, and Italy, brought a rich cultural diversity to the city. Their influence can still be seen in Valparaíso's architecture, which blends European styles with local traditions. Immigrant communities built their own churches, schools, and neighborhoods, many of which are now preserved as part of the city's historic quarter. Before the construction of the Panama Canal, Valparaíso flourished as a key stopover for ships traveling between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. Via the Strait of Magellan, it enjoyed its golden age during the 1840s, when global demand for Chilean wheat surged, and during the California Gold Rush. At that time, Valparaíso was known as the Jewel of the Pacific, and remnants of that golden era can still be seen in its stately 19th-century buildings. However, the city's prosperity declined after the devastating 1906 earthquake and the opening of the Panama Canal in 1914, which diverted much of its maritime traffic. Despite this, Valparaíso remains Chile's principal port and one of South America's most important harbors. Every Sunday afternoon, the port still hosts a traditional market, bustling with life. Next to the main commercial docks lies the Chilean naval base, where numerous warships can be seen anchored offshore. Around the harbor are fish markets and seafood restaurants, many selling Chilean skate and giant squid, familiar ingredients to Korean tables. Some restaurants even serve local seafood stews reminiscent of Korean jjigae or himoltang, offering a taste of home to visiting Koreans. The true beauty of Valparaíso lies in its colorful hillside homes. the funiculars that climb the steep slopes, and the countless stairways connecting the neighborhoods. The entire city is bathed in soft pastel tones, radiating a peaceful, relaxed atmosphere. Under the cloudless blue sky, the distant line of the Pacific horizon creates a breathtaking backdrop. The Chilean Nobel laureate poet Pablo Neruda once described Valparaíso as a cascade of poverty flowing down the hills. A poetic expression capturing the humble beauty of its shantytown-like hillside houses. Near Valparaíso lies Isla Negra, home to Neruda's seaside house, now one of the most popular day trip destinations, and a museum dedicated to his life and works. In 2003, Valparaíso's historic quarter was inscribed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It preserves the authentic 19th-century character, built by European immigrants, their churches, schools, and homes standing as a living testament to the city's multicultural past.